everybody, it's me, GhostCritic, and welcome back to my comic book Christmas countdown. We're gradually getting ever closer to that #1 spot, which is going to come out, funnily enough, on Christmas Day. But we're up to number 7 in my top 10 #1s of 2016, and we have 7 to eternity. Rick Remender, probably the busiest man in comics of 2016, and he has brought along this time for this title Jerome Opina doing the art and the colouring, and this was, well, I obviously knew it was coming out, but no sooner had his last kind of series, Tokyo Ghost, ended, that we got this book, and it was so different to Tokyo Ghost. Tokyo Ghost had been very kind of technologically based, and kind of almost a social satire on social media and the ever-present presence of it. And he kind of turned his back on all that, because here, with the help of Jerome Opina, he's created this world that's completely devoid of science, of technology, and it basically runs on magic. And we have this evil, all-pervasive tyrant that is spreading kind of fear and paranoia throughout the world as he makes his lands, his properties grow even larger and larger. Think of a fantasy version of Hitler, basically. The point of this guy, though, is that he kind of makes deals with his people to take over them. That, you know, it's almost like a protection racket, I guess, of sorts, but because they fear him and they are so worried about their lives that they just kind of cow down to him and accept the deals he offers. We originally kind of jump in with this family and a bunch of others that are basically trying to, they're almost rebels. Is the Rebel Alliance against Darth Vader, almost, where they're kind of trying to hold what kind of sanity and freedom that they have left, but to hold on to that they constantly have to be on the run. And one of their kind of leaders, I guess, one of the people that are in charge, kind of makes the awkward decision of having to go and speak to this tyrant, see what his deal is on offer, because at the end of the day this might be their only hope of survival as more and more of them die in more and more attacks. It's a great fantasy story. The artwork by Jerome Opina is just a wonder to behold. It is lovely. I think Remender, along with the artists he picks, I think they've got a big thing for kind of like the 60s and 70s kind of pulp fantasy sci-fi books, the novels that were out at the time, because his covers always remind me of those kind of books that you find all tattered and torn in charity shops, which have these kind of gorgeous covers, and obviously the title. Some people have kind of alluded that this is more like a movie poster, but I think that's only because of this bit at the bottom, the kind of decreasing small writing as it goes down. But the artwork inside, I mean, Jerome Opina is just incredibly talented, and his detail on not only the characters but the environment that they're building up. I mean, there's obviously that gorgeous, because you've seen it in the adverts, the gorgeous 2-page splash of this huge kind of Goliath giant there. But from top to bottom, this was another exciting read from Remender. I mean, he has so many titles, he's got so many of these books that he's juggling up in the air, but personally, I just never feel that we're being shorted out on quality, and it's a big pull to any Remender book for me, because I know he's going to write a solid story and that we're going to get the best artist for that particular book.